Let's get to a specific trade rumor from J.P. Morosi. He said that there have been discussions that continue between the Dodgers and the Cleveland Indians, and he said Ken Rosenthal first reported this, but that they would involve Yasiel Puig. And in that article, Alex Wood was mentioned. I mean, I'm assuming also, Dan, that those are major league players, that prospects would be involved going over to Cleveland as well.
I don't get any big league player making a ton of money that would make sense for the Indians to come back in this deal. It would defeat the purpose of trying to reimagine. I'm going to use that term a little bit now.
Jerry's good.
The big league club, because, I mean, obviously they still have a great core in place, but they're going to try to augment that core with younger, controllable players that are impactful, not making any money. So when you talk about the Dodgers, you think of Verdugo and you think of May and you think of Ruiz, the young catcher. You don't think of Puig or Wood or any of those kind of guys. For me, it doesn't seem that would fit with what the Indians are attempting to do.
What do you think?
No, I agree. I mean, that's the matchup for if Cleveland's going to move any of these guys, because their windows right now, to keep the window open as long as they can, they have to get major league ready, close to major league ready talent back for one of these guys. And so they're not going to back. I mean, Wood is going to be a free agent, I think, in 2 years too. What's the purpose of getting him back or any of those guys?
They're about $20 million if you count arbitration.
So they're not even saving any money.
Year.
They're trying to also shave money off of their payroll, which has been a franchise high over the last couple of years. So I don't see how that kind of fit, like Dan said, is even in the cards for the Indians.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me. You've got to save money. If I'm them, and I think Verdugo makes sense, I go for Bellinger. If you're trading a Cy Young caliber pitcher and a former Cy Young winner like Kluber, or you're trading Bauer, to me, go with Bellinger. He's not making money yet. He's extremely talented, and they need help in the outfield. Verdugo is still a prospect, right? I mean, Bellinger is already pretty good.
I would. It depends on my evaluation of those other players. If I feel Verdugo, given the opportunity to be an everyday player, could come close to Bellinger, I'd rather fill as many depth needs as I possibly could, and in the aggregate have more talent than just one player back.
I'd rather trade Jock, Alvarez, Verdugo, like the guys that the Dodgers want to hold on to, including May. May you couldn't get at the trade deadline this year. I don't think they're moving him, but if you're Cleveland, you have to ask for him. And that's why I think it's going to be difficult for these teams to match up.
Yeah, May and Lux are the two guys they really want to hold on to. I think they're top two prospects.